Okay, in this video I'm going to talk about the two types of visas here in Cambodia and how we were able to get our long-term visa to live here. Okay, first off, there's two types of visa available to visitors to Cambodia. One is the visa T type, which is the tourist visa, and the second one is the visa E type, which is also called the ordinary visa or business visa, and that's the one you can extend indefinitely. So this can be a little bit confusing because they now have the option to apply for these visas online, which they're calling the E-visa. So you can get an E-visa for a type T tourist visa, or you can get an E-visa for a type E visa. So you get an E-visa, E-type visa. I don't know whose idea that was, but it's pretty confusing. My plan was just to ask for the E-type visa at the airport, to arrive with no visa, get the visa on arrival. Basically, my wife was pretty worried about coming to Cambodia full stop, and she didn't want any trouble at the airport. So we arrived on a tourist visa, which I did. I did the application online and printed them off, and we had no problems. We also did the online arrival form, which is mandatory now. You do it online and they give you a QR code to present to immigration. We then took the passports to a travel agency and we extended them for an additional 30 days. It's not like you can just arrive on a tourist visa and convert that visa to the ordinary visa. It doesn't work that way. So what we decided to do was hire a car and a driver, and we drove to the Chong Chong border with Thailand. This border is north of Siem Reap, and it's a little bit quieter than the more famous Poi Phet border with Thailand. I guess because it's in the north and not on the way to Bangkok. You can cross this border into Thailand and you can turn around and come straight back into Cambodia, no problem. They didn't ask us any questions. I've heard of other borders like Poi Phet that you can't just enter Thailand and come straight back to Cambodia. You have to show proof that you're going to stay in Thailand for at least 3 days. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I've heard. So the whole process was pretty straightforward until it came time to ask for the E-type visa at the immigration in Cambodia. I asked the guy for an E-type visa and he had a lot of questions about what are you going to do in Cambodia? Why are you here? Basically after 20 minutes, I mean, we're both pretty exasperated by that point. The guy ended up saying to me, look, I can give you one E-type visa. I can give you the E-type visa and I can give your wife and child the tourist visa. So we went back into Cambodia, the two of them as tourists, me with the E-type visa. So plan B, we hired private transportation again and we drove to the Poi Phet border. And the Poi Phet border was also pretty chilled out, no problems. We crossed into Thailand. The only difficulty we had was that we had accidentally overstayed, or at least my wife and kid had overstayed by 1 day. So then we had to wait in a waiting room while my wife paid the fee, which is for overstays $10 a day per person, so that was $20. I don't know how we managed to miss that. And then we were on our way to Thailand. We had to switch transportation. The whole trip to Bangkok by car probably took 7 hours. Pretty straightforward. So after 4 days, we flew back to the Siem Reap International Airport and we were able to get the visa on arrival, E-type visa for my wife and daughter, finally. If you're worried about the visa on arrival, my suggestion is that you contact a few of the travel agencies here or in Phnom Penh, and you'll find someone that will be able to help you with this eventually. So yeah, that's us now living in Cambodia with 3 E-type visas, which we can extend indefinitely. Okay, if you find any value in this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.